restore water. Effluent quality has been exceeding the expectations that have been set. Since December 1st, we have been percolating treated effluent to the percolation station. In the month of December, we discharged 88 acre-feet of water to the percolation station. We're not treating the entirety of the flow due to the grit removal capacity. However, we're treating over 90% of it. Effluent quality remains great, and the plant is functioning properly and creating an exceptional byproduct. As far as the construction update, there are a number of change orders still in the works that are coming. Pacific Hydrotech has been on site. They are completing punch list items and a number of other minor things to be done. However, there are still some change orders that are going to be coming that are going to have to be completed. But the construction is moving along, and we're getting very close to being completed, minus the change orders that are coming. Last time I updated you guys on the blower situation. The blower was diagnosed. It is going to have to be repaired under warranty. The blower, number one, this year or so ago, malfunction is burned up. The same thing has now happened with the second blower, but it's still under warranty, and that will be fixed. We had a meeting about it today, and they anticipate that the parts to repair the unit will be next month, and we move forward with the repair to that blower. But all in all, the plant is functional and operating, and we are producing an exceptional byproduct.
Right. Evening, sir. 2 questions.
Yes, sir.
You said we're getting close to completion, so what do you mean by close?
I anticipate within the next 2 months we will be done with construction as a whole. The change orders should be done. The miscellaneous data items that need to be resolved should be done. They're now working on things like fencing, things of that nature. They're all very minor things that need to be done. However, there are 2 or 3 large change orders that have to be done, and those items split into it. But we are very close to completely wrapping up and finishing the project.
And then the other, on the blower, is it the blowers are too small? I mean, we had talked before about that, so what's with the blowers, they keep burning themselves and blowing out?
So they're not really sure, to be honest. It has nothing to do with size of the blower. The instance that caused the damage to this blower was in a test that was done, and when the backup generator comes on and takes effect and runs the plant. Somewhere between the exchange of energy between the backup generator coming on and powering the blower caused damage.
That's something that I guess the tech people are working out.
Absolutely. And the generator is now functioning. It is running the plant. CAT had to come out and make some changes to the generator, but the generator is running at max power instead of at 70% capability.
Thank you, sir.
Any other questions? How does the rain affect? We don't usually have that as a problem. How does the rain affect things out there?
With the new construction and the grading that took place, it causes flooding. The property of Rcsd used to be completely A-based. With a lot of the construction that took place, the A-base has now been mixed into the ground, and with the new grading, it's mainly dirt and clay, which does not help for runoff, and it has caused erosion issues within the facility.
Any other questions? Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Director's reports, comment or feature agenda items. I'll start down with Director Washington.
board meeting since being a newly elected director. I'd like to use my time to thank the voters of Roseman who cast their votes and elected me. As a 30-year resident of this community, I'm honored to sit on this board alongside these esteemed directors and look forward to working together to continue to provide quality water and services to our ratepayers with an eye towards the future and cost-saving innovation, as well as an ear to the community I serve. With that said, Mr. President, I'll yield back to you on board, sir. Thank you.
Director Wallen. Director Stewart. I do not have anything. Director Webb.
Nothing, sir.
I'm going to use this to give some general comments that I think are appropriate for directors. Starting a new year, there are circumstances and occasions that I should forget, those that I should remember. I get those backwards sometimes. Maybe you do too. We remember the things we should be forgetting, and we forget some of the things we should be remembering. Man has consistently failed to learn from history. Man has consistently failed to learn from history. Having problem with memory seems to be universal. I would like to give a short historical reminder relating to Christmas Eve, 1968. I was 23 years old, attending Long Beach University. Frank Borman, Jim Lovell, and Bill Andrews were orbiting the moon that Christmas. NASA's only instructions to these astronauts was to do something appropriate for the occasion. Something appropriate for the occasion. They had to make their minds up. NASA didn't tell them what to do. There was a live broadcast that night, seen and heard by millions of people who I believe have conveniently forgotten. These three men agreed the most appropriate thing they could do would be to what? Read the first chapter of Genesis, God's clear account of creation. I have a lingering question. Why have we allowed the foundations of American culture to be changed and perverted? Why have we allowed the foundations of American culture to be changed and perverted? That's my comments for tonight. General Counsel update.
Nothing tonight.
Good evening, sir. Did you say no update? What you said.
Nothing to report.
Nothing to report. How are you doing this evening?
I am doing just fine. Sounds like you all are doing pretty well down there as well.
Yeah, you did hear that this is Steve's 70th birthday tonight, didn't you?
I did hear that. That's impressive.
He will not be here to give his report. He's at his birthday party. And so I guess, John, did he give you something to...
Yeah, he just wanted me to give an update on the arsenic consolidation grant project.
We need that. We need that.
Yeah, so Quadnoff has been working on getting the easements and getting the letters. They sent all the letters out. They'll be sending us copies of the offer letters that are going to be going out to those who don't already have prior rights that we're going to acquire the easement from. So once we get that letter, we'll send it to council and have him review it and give his blessing on the letter, and then that'll go out. So they anticipate having those letters next week.
Excuse me.
And once we get the approval, they'll be sent out, and hopefully a quick return on them, and then maybe this project will get started. Land of Promise has also joined in with Quadnoff, and they've gone into an agreement to have Quadnoff do the easements for their project also. So hopefully it won't be too long. If they do want, they're talking about starting this project in phases, phase 1, 2, and 3. And if so, then by the time Guadalupe gets all the easements for lands of promise, that should just fall right in line with the construction of it.
The easements are such a problem to get, aren't they? It's not that simple.
Yeah, it's just there's a lot of different people you deal with. Some of them aren't even in this country or in this state. So getting a hold of them and getting their permission, and
Yeah.
so it's been quite the process. So I think we're about 6 months into it right now.
I get asked every once in a while by somebody, where's what's happening with it? What happened with it?
Yeah, we've got a lot of response from people that got the letters that saying the pipeline is coming in, and people that would like to, if they're not already included in the grant, would still like to hook up to the system because their line will be going right by their property.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Any questions for that particular project? Anything else, John?
That's all I have for Steve.
All right. Director of Administration.
Yes, so we have successfully converted to our new billing software. Yay! We did have a few hiccups with the web pay portal. That's finally been resolved, and there were a few minor issues with the system that are still a work in progress. But overall, I'm happy to report the conversion went very well. And I'm also happy to announce that we have a tentative date to reopen the lobby to the public as February 1st.
February the 1st.
Barring anything unforeseen, computer issues and whatnot, that's our start
There
date.
could be other things happening.
Welcome the public back in.
I understand that we'll get our new account numbers next bill, is that right?
You should have already received your new account number.
Have you?
They keep
Bill,
the
we
December
got it.
billing.
And I have a question. I had my other one memorized. I don't have this one memorized. Do you
Well,
know
can we-
your? Oh no, I
Why
don't. Do you
didn't
know
you-
your account
Yeah,
number? No. Mine was GLE 14. I read it.
Makes it easy.
All right. That it?
That's it.
Thank you, ma'am. Public Works, John.
Yeah, so the public works, since we've been back from the Christmas vacation, has been focused on sewer cleaning. We have had a couple of water leaks in the system that they've repaired, but right now we're full bore on sewer cleaning. We've had
Better slip of the tongue.
full bore, yeah, full steam ahead on the sewer cleaning right now. I also have met with the consultant Fisher. They'll be coming out and doing an audit. We're going to set a date next week on his actual audit here on the property. So I've been getting him all the information that he needs to have before he comes to the audit. But we have a meeting next week, and he'll set a date on when he'll actually be here to do the audit.
Is he auditing all of the property we own?
All of the entire sewer system.
I've seen a lot of water over.
Basically, it's the sewer system and how we do our cleaning, how we report to the state, and that type of stuff.
I know Greg was very concerned frequently on restaurants and their grease things. Is there any work in that direction that he's
Yeah,
looking?
so that's a different agency that we've contracted with. They have sent out letters to all of the businesses, all the restaurants, that there's going to be an inspection coming up soon. I haven't got a date for the inspections yet, but they have notified all of the customers that have restaurants or auto parts businesses, anybody that contributes something to the sewer system.
And my understanding is you can tell that where the problems lie there. There's just the buildup.
Oh yeah. As far as grease and stuff from the restaurants,
Yeah.
yeah, we've got areas that are more frequently cleaned because
up here.
They used to take that grease and use it for diesel. Yeah, that's the brown grease. They turn it into biodiesel. Some people do it still, like donut shops and places. They can, but if you're going to give it to somebody, they have to get approved by the state to get licensed color. They also take it down and render it and turn it into like the flavor toxins and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, any other questions for John or any comments? All right. We're down. There's no other comments. We're down to adjournment. I have a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Director Stewart, have a second?
I second it.
Director Washington, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned.